Welcome to Wine and Chill, your home for all things millennial adulting, student loans, career, finance, fitness. I'm Stephanie, and I'm here today with a super exciting update. I have paid off all of my smalls. So I'll link in the cards, you can see the original video, which I detail how I'm paying off my $304,000 of student loans from law school and college. Today, I have officially paid off my smalls, which were all my student loans under 3K, so all of college and one from law school, for a total of, I should like make music, $34,000 paid off. So I'll go ahead and show you guys me getting my start on my tracker. Okay. Then I just write the date, which I paid them on 8/14. Was Friday, and I'm done with my smalls. Yes, just the big six left. Woo! So the reason why this is such a big milestone for me is this is basically how I had set up my student loan payment plan. I'm doing the debt snowball method, which is where you pay the smallest to the largest. So there are 22 student loans, 16 were my small, is what I called them. 16 of the smalls, and then 6 of my big 6 from law school, and then 1 bar study loan. So at this point, I'm more than halfway in terms of the number of loans I'm paying off, but definitely not halfway in terms of the amount. And the amount is the important part. But it's nice to kind of see some progress being made. And $34,000 is a decent chunk of money, which I paid off, super important, in 6 months. So kind of want to take the time today to just give you guys a shorter video and just a few quick tips on how you can quickly get those gains to paying off your student loans. So the first one, and I stand behind this 100%, the thing that kept me motivated the past 6 months is my student loan tracker. So as you guys have seen, I wrote it out in Numbers, actually in the Numbers app, and then printed it, got it laminated. I think I gave the FedEx print and go person a little anxiety when they printed it. They were like, what is this? And I was like, it's my student loans. And they just kind of looked at me, and then I was like, I'm gonna pay them off. And they were like, you can do it. But look, I'm doing it, it's getting done. Highly suggest that you print or create some type of student loan tracker and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. So as you guys have seen, mine is on my fridge. I see it every day. It motivates me to pay it off, so that way the feeling of anxiety can go away. So I will say, having paid my loans off now for a consecutive 6 months, I do feel better. I feel like I'm closer, like I'm making progress. At first I was like, okay, cool, like I'm getting there. The little stars were like nice little wins. Now I can see like a big chunk with the 34K gone. I have $272,000 left. So yeah, we have 3.5 more years to go on this 4-year repayment plan, but we're getting there. So definitely make a student loan tracker. The next thing I would definitely suggest, automating my student loan payments really helped. If you automate your payments with certain student loan providers, they will give you 0.5% off of your interest, which is great, so save you a little bit of money. But also, it just automatically comes out of your paycheck, so you don't have to think about it. So I would automate the minimum payment and then what I know or what I knew that I could put towards the student loan, and then every paycheck I would go and put in extra. So that really incentivized me to give as much as possible to the student loans, which kind of goes hand in hand with your budget. So you create your budget, and then that way you can figure out what your automation percentage of your check can go towards your student loans. As you guys know, 65% of my check goes towards my student loans. And yeah, I have accepted that. And then lastly, a big reason why I was able to pay off $34,000 worth of my student loans in 6 months is that I made extra money. So that is super important. You have to assess, okay, how much of my paycheck can I put towards these student loans? But also you have to fill in the gaps and be realistic, which was, I'm an attorney. I can advise people, charge them a very decent rate and recoup funds for that. So when you're choosing side hustles, make sure you choose something that you already know how to do, you're good at, something that's not going to take up too much of your extra time, and that you are getting a good ROI, good return on your investment. So the amount of hours that I would put in after work or early in the morning to my side hustles, which were doing extra attorney work for people, so like drafting contracts for them, reviewing a few negotiations, and then also I'm a fitness trainer, so complete side note, we can talk about another time, but I've lost 35 pounds and have kept it off for the past 3 years. So a lot of my friends have reached out and asked, how did I do that? They want to know tips and tricks. I have all of my meal plans already written down. So it didn't take me very long to just customize them towards other people and then send that out, do weekly check-ins, things of that nature. So these were two things that were kind of like low-hanging fruit. Like basically think of your side hustle as something that is like in your back pocket and you're just gonna take it out and show other people. So you don't have to go and make it this big elaborate thing. And that definitely helped. All of that extra money, all of my extra side hustle money went towards my student loans. The reason being is you're doing the side hustle not so you can do other things, you're doing it to pay off your student loans. If you want to do something with the money later on, that's fine, but right now your focus should be getting rid of the loans. So every single penny, which there were a good amount of pennies, went towards my student loans, which really, really helped pay off this 34 grand. If you haven't clicked like already, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe. I'm going to do monthly updates the first Wednesday of every month on my student loan updates. So that way you guys can basically be my accountability buddy, and I'm happy to be your accountability buddy. Let me know in the comments, have you started making your student loan repayment plan? What's holding you back? Do you need help with anything? All right, and if you have any tips for me, just all ears, leave them in the comments. I'll definitely test them out. The closer and the faster we can pay off our student loans, the happier we'll all be. Thank you guys for tuning in to Wine and Chill. And again, I'll give you those monthly student loan updates, and I will have other videos on the channel about career, things of that nature. So let me know what you guys want to see.